Hey guys, it's TJ, back for TJ TV. It's been a minute, and during that minute there's been some unwelcome changes. Back to being a happy bachelor, but it's a bachelor that is currently back in the same bedroom he grew up in. So I'm not at the train station to throw myself under a train, even though my situation is dire. This is a sequel to TJ's epic weekend. A little while back, my good friends of mine, JESSES, were looking to go into a US tour, and unfortunately I wasn't able to go over with them to document it, but they're back in the UK and they're doing some shows. So, as I'm sure you can see, get it? I'm in Paris! So, I am, of course, in Blackpool, my favourite place in the UK, and it's awesome that 3 of my favourite people in the world are coming down here tomorrow night to play. So, with me having very little to do nowadays, I have booked a small room for the weekend. Tonight I will be sleeping alone and dining alone because I'm going out to get some fish and chips because when in Blackpool. But tomorrow night I will be with Mike. He's coming down tomorrow after work. So unfortunately it's way too early in the year for the illuminations, but the pier's lit up, I suppose. I think coming away for a night on my own is like the most independent thing I've ever done, which is probably what I need. Not feeling super independent right now. This looks like a massively overestimated Blackpool out of season, despite the fact I'm fairly sure it's still school holidays. There are no fish and chip shop open at all, but I'm still getting the Blackpool experience. Just bought a dodgy burger off a kiosk on the front, and I've just paid over the odds for a pint. So that's the Blackpool I know. Club number 2, alone. Independence.
Finally got my fish and chips.
The weather in Blackpool is fucking atrocious. It is windy and it's wet and it's horrible. We've been out for some food and a couple of pints, regrouped back in the room, and now we're going out to the show.
Everybody, hey-oh!
It's now about 1:45 and we're back at the hotel. Mike's upstairs lying in bed enjoying a Twix. My cigarette isn't in. This will be the most interesting thing ever recorded on camera. Wrong on. I've been to the show. It was at the Waterloo Music Bar in Blackpool, which I picked the location of the hotel very cleverly. It did about 2 minutes walk around the corner. So that was the whole point this weekend, going to that show. The guys didn't disappoint. It was great seeing them. And yeah, so back at the hotel now, gonna get some kip, and it's back to Stoke tomorrow. You're probably wondering about the turban. Now, one of the many things I've had to deal with since the event is quite ill health. I've not been able to take very good care of myself, so I've been suffering with various health issues, nothing overly serious, but the latest one is quite a severe ear infection. So the reason I've created the turban is so I can hold a heat pad to my head, which is about the only thing that seems to settle it and the only way I can get a good night's sleep, on top of all the medication I'm taking. So yeah, that's the purpose for the turban. It's purely practical, and in no way any kind of satirism or slight on anyone's faith. So it's Sunday morning, we're leaving to go back to Stoke, where I plan to go straight to A&E to have my ear looked at. The turban will have to be a permanent fixture until such time. Now, I didn't think I slept last night because I was in so much pain, but I must have slept because Mike has been complaining that I kept him up snoring. So much so that when he just went for a cigarette, he come back into the room and asked where his lighter was, despite the fact he was clearly holding it. He said, "I'm not with it," and then kind of sculled off again. So as you can see, the weather in Blackpool today is considerably more bearable, so much so that these mad cunts have gone for a run. So in a couple of days I will be making the next trip on the Jessie Divide tour, going down to Crumlin, of all places in Wales. And on the Friday night, I've got a hotel room to myself, as per. But on the Saturday night, we're actually all camping together. So I've had to come to my Fortress of Solitude, which is the storage unit where all my stuff lives at the moment, to get my tent. So this is my storage unit, where all my worldly belongings live, far away from their daddy, which is me, until I have somewhere to put them all. So I've got another big day of riding the rails. Stoke to Birmingham, Birmingham to Cardiff, Cardiff to Newhaven, and then somehow Newhaven to Crumlin, either on foot or by pony. This is the second leg of me stalking my friend's band. So after a very long trip, I've finally arrived in technically Newbridge, but Crumlin's like round the corner. So I just need to find my way there to the inn and get myself a well-deserved drink. Fucking Cardiff train station. What a fucking piss. They've got a platform 0. It has been a long ass day already, and the room's great. I'll be here for at least tonight. There's a possibility I'm camping with the guys tomorrow, but that's pending. As soon as I got to Newbridge, popped into the co-op, and there was a mouse there. So it's different rules in Wales. But the most amazing thing is, I've got to the B&B inn, and Joe Calzaki's downstairs having a drink. Apparently he lives around the corner. So I'm going to try and see if I can get an autograph and a picture with him. So it is now the Saturday. It is the day of the show. I'm here with Tub Man Extraordinaire. They're called Tom's Tubs, don't they? Yeah. Am I thinking the wrong phrase?
I thump at the tubs.
Yeah, tub thumping. There we go. That's what I was getting at. So just checked out the hotel, and we're going to head to the campsite where we're all staying this evening. So I'm here with the elite. These are the camping pods that will make up the accommodation for tonight after the show. I'm going to be honest, a little bit more rustic than I was expecting. I've left a hotel with a bed to sleep on a floor and a sleeping bag, but I might crash with Tara because she's got a blow-up mattress. Hey, Tara!
Hi!
So this is the Patriot in Crumlin. It's a really cool little rock bar in like the middle of like the sleepiest Welsh village you can possibly imagine. Apparently Crumlin's only claim to fame is the pot noodle factories here. I did try to find it, want to go on a tour, despite the fact they probably don't do tours. I'd just show up, can I have a tour? We don't do tours. I'm sure someone's free, and then I'd just walk around in me white. It's like, oh, is this where they put the noodles in the pots? We've got a gift shop, yeah, Tesco. But yeah, I'm having the coolest time with the coolest people. And as shit as things are sometimes, and things are shit, I am so privileged to know the people that I know and get the opportunities to do the things that I do. Like follow bands around the country and share it with you guys. So some people have it worse than me. So I've managed to get backstage with my boys, Jesse's Divide.
Managed to get walked through a door.
He looks the part.
I look like I'm in a band, I can go where I want. So, this is late on in the video, I know, because there is a video, guys. But yeah, these are the guys I've been following because they are some of my best friends and the greatest musicians you'll ever meet. So, let's keep this brief.
Yes.
So, I've already mentioned you guys have been to the US.
Yes.
Paul Longye, sum up the US tour in one word, Nick.
Oh. Can I use two with a hyphen?
Two in the hyphen.
Life changing.
Driving. I don't want to say anything that's offensive.
But it's my channel. America! Right, so I've been following you guys on your sort of mini UK tour.
Yeah.
So, how much fun are you having doing these shows?
I love it.
Absolutely loving it.
Yeah. We realised, what we have to do is bring the fun.
Bring
Yes.
the fun.
So it's about, like, we're here in Wales. We're
Never
staying
been to
over
Wales
there,
before.
We're camping. We're at this awesome little venue. Okay.
Okay, and how cool is it that you've got me following you around the UK?
Yeah, we do love you.
It's fine.
So it's 9:30-ish on Sunday morning. There is no God. I'm hanging. I'm tired and hungry and thirsty and hanging. Last night was an absolutely fantastic show. We come back to the cabin and everyone kept on drinking and talking and having a great time. Probably went on way too long because we have to vacate the site by about 10 this morning. I also probably need to be snuck over the border as well, because last night I had to be escorted from the venue for my own good before the entire female population of Wales hung my balls from a fucking tree. What works in Stoke don't work in Wales.
This bridge is so long.
I know it's the longest bridge in the world.
I love me a bridge. Yeah, I can see the bridge. We're on a bridge and I can see the other bridge. It's like bridgeception.